Hey, what's up YouTube? So I thought for my very first video on here, I would do a pickups video and show you guys what I picked up over the last couple of weeks or so. I'm going to start off with this amazing deal that Best Buy and Futureshop up here in Canada had about a couple of weeks ago. You can trade in any 360, PS3, or 3DS game for your choice of one of 3 new release games. I got there about an hour before a store opened, and by the time it opened, there was like hundreds of people behind me. I was 10th in line, so I managed to snag up a copy of Call of Duty Ghosts. I traded in a copy of Steel Diver for the 3DS that I picked up for 99 cents from EB Games a couple months ago. I'd say that was a pretty good trade. And since the deal was 1 per person, I had to go there with my girlfriend, and she stood in line with me. I gave her a copy of Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 to trade in for a copy of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And I'm so excited to have this. I didn't expect to get this game so soon because I didn't want to pay $60 for it. And I was just waiting for a price drop. But when I started playing it, I'm about 2 hours into it, and it's just so awesome. Like I love it. I would have paid $60 for it if I would have known it was as good. The one thing that really stood out to me at first, in the first couple hours that I played, was the music. The music is fantastic. I love the music in this game. Next thing was a pickup from Goodwill. I haven't found any cartridge games in a while. They're just kind of few and far between, and they just don't show up. And when they do show up, they're just games I just don't care about. You know, Tetris, Dr. Mario, stuff like that. Sports games. I don't really care about those. I already have most of them. But I did manage to snag a copy of Star Fox for the Super Nintendo for $2. Next up, I picked up a couple Xbox games also from Goodwill. First game I picked up was Blinks 2 Masters of Time and Space. My Xbox collection is kind of small, so I'm looking to build that up. And when I saw this for $2, I'm like, I'll pick it up. I'll give it a try. I have the first one. I haven't played it yet, so I should give those games a go. Next game I picked up actually wasn't for me. It was for my girlfriend. She loves Tim Burton and The Nightmare Before Christmas, so I picked her up a copy of Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. This actually was brand new, still sealed when I got it for $3 from Goodwill. And yeah, she loves it. She loves the game. This next pile of games I got was from Goodwill as well. And they had a stack of games. They had about 8 games all taped together in one big bundle. They're trying to sell for $10. I only wanted 2 of the 8, and I didn't want to pay $10 for just to get 2 games. So I waited until half price day. I showed up, see if it was still there, and luckily for me, it was still there. Well, the 2 games that I wanted to get were Time Splitters for the PS2. I never played this back in the day, but my friend loved it, and he always told me to play it, but I never did. And I kind of wish I did, because popping it in and playing it it looks like it would have been a fun game back then. Just a little over-the-top shooter with some wacky characters. The next game I got was Red Faction. I loved this game. I loved playing multiplayer with my friend, and it was so much fun. I loved just taking a rocket launcher and blowing holes in the walls and the roofs and blowing pillars down. I found that so awesome at the time. So yeah, I'm glad to pick that up. By the way, all these are complete and for the most part in really good shape, except for one game. One game does not have the manual, and this is the next game, Unreal Tournament. I already have this game, otherwise I would have kept it for myself, but it just doesn't have the manual, which kind of sucks. I'm going to trade this game and the next 5 games into my local video game store because I don't really care about them. I'm going to see how much they'll give me for it and trade it in towards something that I really want. Next up in the bundle was NBA Street Volume 2. This isn't a bad game. I'm not really into basketball, but it's still fun. It's like NBA Jam, just not as fun, but it's still not a bad game. Next game I picked up in that bundle was Corvette Evolution GT. It's just a racing game. It's nothing special. Next up was WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. I don't care. Next up WWF Just Bring It. Back when this came out, I believe I was in 7th grade when this came out. I loved this game. Me and my friends would all just gather up after school and we'd play this for hours. It was a lot of fun. I had some good times. And the last game in the pile was Carol Vorderman's Sudoku. It's just Sudoku on the PS2. I'm pretty sure my game store will not give me any trade-in credit for this. In fact, I'm going to have to pay them to take it. And the same day, I picked up 2 more games that I was just going to add to my trade-in pile and see if I could stack up some nice trade credit and get something I really want. First game that I picked up was Finding Nemo for the GameCube. It was $2. It's complete. It's in good shape. My game store usually gives pretty good credit for GameCube games, so that would be a good game to pick up and try to build up my trade credit. And the last game I got was Gran Turismo for the PS1. Again, it's complete. It's got everything in there, the booklet, the other booklet, the disc, everything. It's in really good shape. And I'm going to bring that in, see how much they give me. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I picked up over the last couple of weeks. I'll be doing more of these pickup videos about once every week and a half, so keep an eye out for those. I'll also be putting up some collection videos and just some other videos to fill the void, I guess, between pickups. So subscribe, keep an eye out for those, and thanks for watching, guys. Later.